Thanks for listening to our daily devotional. The lesson today is, did you learn anything? I know this is going to be hard to believe for those of you who know me. Sometimes when I was a young person, I did things that weren't too smart. Well, okay, for those of you who know me, I still can kind of do that. But you look at that and you realize that all of us, we make wrong decisions. Some are sinful, some are just kind of foolish. But whenever we make a mistake, make a wrong decision, we need to realize that there can be an opportunity before us. I can remember as a young person doing things that caused my dad to, first of all, call me knucklehead, and then secondly, ask me, did you learn anything? You see, we learn from mistakes. We learn from doing wrong oftentimes. We learn from the chastisement of the Lord as we look in the Word and we see graphically pointed out that what we've done is wrong. But the thing is, we need to learn from it. In our reading yesterday, Ezekiel wrote, as the children of Israel were suffering the direct consequence of their decisions, Ezekiel had been taken into captivity, and that's from whence he wrote. And he said in Ezekiel, the 7th chapter, in verse 4, he says, "And mine eyes shall not spare thee, neither shall I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord." In verse 9 in our reading yesterday, "Mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I'll recompense thee unto thy ways. Thine abominations are in the midst of thee. Ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth." In verse 27, "The king shall mourn, the prince shall be clothed with desolation. The hands of the people of the land shall be troubled. I will do unto them after their way, and according to their deserts will I judge them. They shall know that I am the Lord." There's 25 times in the book of Ezekiel that you find that phrase, "They shall know, ye shall know that I am the Lord." God, He doesn't take pleasure in chastising, but He does desire that we learn. In the book of 2 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, the Apostle Paul talked about that it can bring about godly sorrow that worketh repentance. In other words, we learn something. So whenever we look, we realize that in our life we have been given, 2 Peter 1 and verse 3, all things that pertain to life and godliness. 2 Timothy 3, verse 16 and 17, that inspired word that's able to make us complete. And when we follow those things, things are well. And when we don't, we realize that wasn't good. Well, did we learn anything? Do we change? One of the things that one of my grandsons gave me was a little plaque that's attributed to Einstein, the saying is, and it says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. In other words, it's really insane not to learn something, but it won't excuse us. I hope that we have a great day. I want to thank you for listening. We will have a great day if we learn from our mistakes and press on towards the right. Thank you again for joining us in this Bible study. We remind you, if you'd like to follow along in our daily Bible reading, the link below in the description of this video will give you the PDF so you can read right along with us. If you have any other questions or if you'd like information on a Bible study, contact us with the information provided on the screen before you.